When you look at Webb being the slight guy that he is as a defensive back, I think down deep in his heart, I think he thinks he's a linebacker because he'll throw his body in there for anybody, and that's what I really like about him. He knows when to play conservative, he knows when to play reckless, and to fight through the 2 injuries that he's had to come back and to not give up and to fight through all that. I can't think anybody more deserving.
Failing is not falling down. It's just about, are you willing to get back up, you know? So it's just always about getting back up, you know, fighting for it, you know, because it's easy to fall down. It's easy to lose it all. The hard part is when you're trying to get it back.
Lardarius looks like he may have twisted his right leg, either his ankle or his knee, that he was clutching at the end of that play.
One of the toughest things that athletes have to face, especially professional athletes, is injuries. And Webby's had to face that, you know, more so than most. He's been hurt, you know, with serious injuries, you know, a number of times over the last few years. And every time he's bounced back, you know, just with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind, as we say around here. And he just gets after the rehab. He's to the point now where he's just developed a real toughness about it.
Romo to throw off the play fake, looking right, has all kind of time. Fires near sideline, and Des Bryant has it right in front of the Ravens bench. And Lardarius Webb is down, clutching his knee at the 41-yard line.
A couple things on injuries first. Lardarius does not look good right now. Okay, it's a potential ACL. So we've got a problem there. We'll find out for sure, but that's what it looks like right now.
We hate to see guys go down. That's one thing about this game. You hate to see these guys go down. But you know, for us, we just got to continue to play. For the guys that went down, we just, you know, we got to pray for them, you know, and pray for a speedy recovery. And we know them guys they're going to do treatment and everything they can to come back.
The second was kind of hard because it was coming right off. I had signed a big contract, so I was thinking I had to prove my worth, and happens to go down and tear my other ACL, which that kind of hit my heart real deep. You know, it takes a lot of, you know, toughness to get through any adversity, but when you have teammates like you do in this locker room, it makes it easier. These guys kept me, you know, on the right track, and it made me feel like it was worth working hard for.
When you're out of it, there's a mental part to it too that is really difficult. It's hard to watch guys out there playing all the time and you're not playing, and you know you can. And to fight through the 2 injuries that he's had to come back, and to not give up and to fight through all that. And I know even when you first come back sometimes off of an injury, sometimes you feel like I'm not playing up to the par that I used to play at. Well, that's mentally tough on a guy to not be able to do that. And for him to fight through all that stuff, I can't think anybody more deserving.
When I was growing up, my mom went through her you know, drug problems when I was growing up. My mom and dad been together for 35 years. Been married for 18 years, but going through those things, you know, never knowing my mom would ever stop, you know, never knowing that she would ever get over it. But she did. You know, you see other people's parents that just didn't get over it, you know, that you go back there now and you still see their parents still with that addiction, which that is one of the hardest addictions to get over. And she did it. For me, it's a drive inside. My family, my son, about a son on the way. I want them to be able to look up at me and say, Dad, you never quit. You know, so it don't matter what comes in his way, what obstacle coming his way, hard, easy, he know that he can get through it because my daddy did it.
3rd down and 10 for the Browns, 4-down territory. Shaw flush from the pocket, runs, throws near sideline, intercepted! Kicked off by Lardarius Webb!
I think we're all excited. This year, for the first time in a few years, he's not rehabbing from an injury. So he's going to have a chance to take his, you know, his physical abilities forward, you know, back up to that high level.
It's important for us to get him back totally healthy, because when he was healthy and we could blitz him and pressure him and do those kinds of things, made our whole defense that much better. And so we're really looking forward to next year to a healthy Webby.
Well, nobody's more deserving of the Ed Block Courage Award than Lardarius Webb, you know, and it's voted on by his teammates. I mean, it's something that the guys see every single day. They see, you know, Webby in there, and the other guys too. They see him in there rehabbing, and they see what he's had to overcome, and they know it's not just a one-year deal. You know, he's had to do this for 2 or 3 years in a row now, and get himself back, you know, to playing at a high level, in season, out of season. So when the players recognize that, it's a very special accomplishment.
It was an honor, man, because, you know, first my teammates voted me on. That means they watched and they saw, you know, how hard I worked to get back. They see me go through 2 ACLs and a groin, and to see me come back and still be able to play at a high level, it just means so much, you know, when they voted it on. You know, I worked so hard with these guys, and for them to pay attention and notice, it means the world.